Is it now time for the Jazzy Report?
So, Washington State has moved a step closer toward making it more difficult for parents to receive exemptions from having their children receive a required immunization. The state Senate passed a bill that removes the personal belief exemption from vaccinations for measles, mumps, and rubella. However, the bill retains medical and religious exemptions and leaves intact personal belief exemptions for all other required immunizations.
I think you should be able to not immunize your children if you choose, but I also think they shouldn't be in the public space.
Okay.
Yeah, they got to be at home.
Yeah, they got to be at home.
Yeah.
Because I was about to say, you can't even take them outside. Because if you think about it, everything from the railings and the doorknobs and any and everything.
Right. And now measles is making a comeback like nobody's business.
Yes.
It's crazy.
9,000 people are dead that wouldn't be if people weren't ignorant.
Yeah.
Didn't a flight attendant like just slip into a
Just
coma?
did.
Yep, sure
Because of
did.
measles.
And they
Sure
said
did.
it was totally gone in the year 2000.
Yeah,
and
totally
now
gone.
it's all the way
Yeah.
back.
Yeah.
But I
They
think a
listen
lot of parents are afraid that because of they're putting together vaccinations with autism, which there really isn't a link, but people are already have that in their mind, so they don't want to vaccinate
Somebody
their
started
kids.
that.
Who was that goofy ass chick from
Jenny
92?
McCarthy.
Who's gonna listen to her?
She started that.
A lot of people listen to her.
That's so dumb.
Yeah, they do.
A lot.
That's
A lot of people listen
even
to
my
her.
wife, she's like, oh, well, you know, that's what happened to Tyler. That's not what happened to him.
But I think it's easy when there is an uptick in the number of autistic births, right?
Especially
and
boys.
then there's no reasoning. And so when someone comes along and says that, you jump on it because everyone's looking for it. There has to be an explanation.
Well, you can't prove
for
a
that.
negative. You can't prove a negative. But I'll say this, that we know right now that a lot of these diseases were eradicated. Now, all of a sudden, they're making a comeback.
Yeah.
That's 9,000 people that really died from ignorance. Mm-hmm. Ignorant. If Jenny McCarthy is your medical advisor, you need to go and kill yourself. I don't get how an unfounded allegation or somebody making this scurrilous connection on Google or on YouTube all of a sudden makes you in danger. That's irresponsible, because even if your children are fine, what about what they're doing to other children?
Right.
I think it's like Jazz said, like they're just pulling at straws. Like they don't know what
you're
to blame. You
desperate
want
for an
something,
answer.
answer
You don't know what's going
But
on.
how many times though you feel like you got something and you look online to see what it is? Like you're
Every
like, oh my
day.
god,
Every day.
Damn,
one.
not every day.
This one right here. He thinks he has
Let me tell you
everything
something.
possible.
You should. I just Google. Can you get anything from just looking at?
See?
Garcelle Beauvais?
And he believes it.
Oh my God, I'm French.
Anyway, the FDA has approved a new osteoporosis drug that can regrow older women's bones as fast as a teenager's.
Oh my goodness.
Yes,
The new
bring
injection
it.
drug promises to encourage bone reconstruction and reduce the risk of devastating spinal fractures by up to 73%.
Wow.
Yes.
That is awesome.
But you know, whenever you hear that, you got to. What's the side effect?
No, we don't want to hear
Walking
that.
Dead?
They'll say those fast.
You grow another arm.
I'll tell you what the side effect
What is it?
Some dude gonna think you can put your legs behind your head. Right.
And your bones won't break.
I don't want to try that.
Hey, Murder, you got your hip replacement, huh?
So a man in Australia is being sued by a former employee for $1.3 million for farting.
Oh, come on.
Now, the man said he would enter the employee's windowless office and fart behind him 5 or 6 times a day and just walk away. And the employee claims that this was harassment as part of a larger conspiracy to terminate his employment, and he now suffers from PTSD.
That could give you some
PTSD.
PTSD.
I suffer from it
He
too.
suffers from PFFSD.
Yes.
Tell your mama stop making so much broccoli.
Listen,
Oh,
he
God.
used to fart in the car with us and lock the windows.
Oh, that's what brothers
Yes.
do.
Yeah,
What is it?
That's
What is it though with
That's
men?
family.
That's a man thing, though.
It is totally.
It's so
a boy
immature,
thing that
and
goes-
boys do it. Yeah. You ever
for
heard a
sure.
guy who does that under the covers and traps you underneath? It's like, wait a second.
It's called the
this-
Dutch oven.
That's not funny. I'm mad that it has a name. That's
Okay.
it's not even funny. I don't like it.
I think, like Jay said,
'Cause
I'm
it's
owed
hot.
about $300,000 for that.
Yeah, for sure.
You know it's funny, they walk in and go, God damn!
Yes.
Who did something? I
You
don't
know who did it.
You better talk to the dog.
I like leaving them on the elevator before I walk out. All right, y'all be great.
Be careful now. We can sue.
Take that with
We
you.
can sue.